made my way to Mick Appleby's yard today to talk all things Royal Ascot, but in particular Big Evs and the amazing season he had last season and looking forward to this season ahead. And alongside me now is Freddie Larson, who rides Big Evs every day, and I think you've ridden him right from the start, am I right?
Yeah, every day since he came in. Yeah, we've had a little bond going together, so yeah, no, brilliant.
How long did it take you to realise there was something special about him?
It had been pretty early on, to be honest. He maybe worked with other 2-year-olds for 2 weeks and we realised that he was far beyond the levels that they were at. So when we started to step him up with the older horses, and yeah, I mean, he'd done everything we asked of him almost too quickly, and we knew he was special then.
He also knows when the camera's around because he wants all the attention. What was it about him on the gallop that you thought was something special? We can all say, oh, we knew it was then when he was special, but what was it?
He was just raw. When he came, he was very raw, but the talent and the speed that he had was like nothing I'd ever seen out of a 2-year-old. He was like a 5-year-old sprinter.
The story behind Big Evs as well, was that another thing added onto that? Just remind us of that.
I think it's a big emotional story for everyone, and you know, Paul and Rachel sadly lost their best friend who they owned horses with for years, and you know, to buy one for as much money as they did, name it after him, you're kind of expecting him to be good. He's got a lot to live up to, you know, before he's even started, but listen, he's done everything, and
you can tell he's done a big sigh. Yeah, I've got a lot to live up to.
But yeah, listen, he's done everything he could to kind of carry on Paul's friend's memory, and you know, no, yeah, it is an emotional story, but you know, it's brilliant for everyone to have one as good as him to be named after him. Yeah.
You're riding him every day. What's he like at home?
He'd be tricky enough, but when he's doing his fast work, he's very professional. He knows what he's out there to do. So, yeah, wouldn't be the easiest. He can be fairly angry as well, but you know, it's good. They've all got to have a little quirk to him to be as good as he is.
He really struck me when I came here today of how small he is. You wouldn't expect a horse this good to be as small as he is.
Yeah, and especially taking on his older sprinters as well. And I think I don't think it found him out totally. I think he was very green and unthought when he took on the older horses. But yeah, he wouldn't knock you over. If you stood him up, you wouldn't say he was a Group 1 winner. I'm sure we've got better looking horses, you know, living next to him, rated a lot lower. But yeah, I think he's well put together. When you take his rugs, he's well put together, and he looks like raw speed. He's very powerful, even though he's small.
You then go to Royal Ascot. That is the meeting of the season. That's where everyone wants the winners. Mick's been really successful at Ascot on the track before, but never Royal Ascot. What does it mean for Mick, but also for you, taking a horse to Royal Ascot and leading one up there?
Yeah, I mean, listen, my dad leads him up and he does a great job then, because he's not the easiest. I led him up in America and he is not the easiest. But he's pretty professional. He knows what he's going to do, and to be honest, I know everyone says they're confident and they think they've got a great chance, but I don't think we could have been more confident with his prep and his build-up. If he got beat, then he purely wasn't good enough, because we'd done everything we could and he'd done everything we'd asked of him. So we were going there confident, but for him to do it in the manner he did from pillar to post was brilliant. Yeah.
But it's Big Evs for a big shock in the Windsor Castle.
Royal Ascot would be obviously the target. You've then got lots more targets for the season as well, but is Royal Ascot the pinnacle for him and for you guys?
Yeah, I'd say it would be between another Breeders' Cup and Royal Ascot. I'd say Breeders' Cup is where we're kind of working back from there again this year. But yeah, obviously I wouldn't turn down another Group 1 winner either, you know, at Royal Ascot.
Well, listen, huge good luck with him this year. I'm so looking forward to seeing him and see how he progresses as a 3-year-old. Such a great 2-year-old campaign, and fingers crossed he can do it all again for you, for Mick, and the rest of the yard as well. Thank you, Freddie.
Perfect. Thank you.